Hey, what's up? I'm John Schrett, and today I'm gonna take this old school i5 computer here and take out the RX460 video card and replace it with a brand new RTX 3080 to better understand if I can get incredible increase in performance in a game like Call of Duty Warzone, especially now they've enabled DLSS. I recently did a video where I upgraded a 2700X to a 5600X using a GTX 1080 and noticed little to no difference in performance. At the end of that video, I recommended upgrading your GPU before putting money into a CPU. So in today's video, we're gonna do just that. I have this dinosaur i5 computer here. It's an i5 750, which is like first gen i5, 8 gigs of DDR3 RAM, and a Sapphire RX460 that I'm gonna replace with this Asus TUF 3080. If we compare these two cards on userbenchmarks.com, there's a 941% effective speed increase from these two cards. So if the GPU really is the limiting factor, I would expect to see a pretty huge performance jump when we install this thing. Now, to keep our tests consistent, I will be using the same 34-inch Asus ROG ultra-wide 100 Hz monitor with a resolution of 3440 by 1440 resolution. So it's even a little bit higher than 1440p. All right, let's see how this machine does with the original RS460 in Call of Duty Warzone.
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment. Enemy soldier incoming.
Okay, we're back. The experience wasn't horrible, but at an average frame rate of 20 to 25 FPS, I wouldn't consider this game playable on the RX 460 at this resolution. You could bring it out to a lower resolution and I'm sure it'd be fine, but to keep it consistent, not playable. Okay, next up, let's slap in the 3080 and try it out. We'll do it without DLSS at first, just going with the recommended settings through NVIDIA Experience. So quick pause, if you are getting an RTX 3080, please check the size of your case, because I could just squeeze this guy in, and different models have different sizes, so please make sure you do it or you might have to get yourself a new case. Okay, back to Warzone. So I was really surprised to see that it only doubled the frame rates, going from 20 to 25 on the RX 460 up to 45, 50 FPS using a brand new RTX 3080. Now I will add, it made it 100% playable at those frame rates using the absolute highest settings. So the big question, does DLSS make any difference? Let's find out. Okay, it helps some, but once again, I'm a little bit disappointed. Frame rate went from 145 to 50 up to 55, 60, which is great. It did feel more smooth to play, but I did see a lot of issues with the items on the ground that I didn't like, and I think made the game look like junk. So personally, I think playing without DLSS is perfectly fine. When I ran the NVIDIA Experience tool, I'm not sure if it's because DLSS was just released for Warzone, but the tool itself didn't even have the optimized suggestion for it. But considering that it played really well at 45 to 50 FPS on the highest settings, I would recommend not using it. Maybe it's a bug, maybe it's something they'll fix in an upcoming patch. Okay, last but not least, you know I love the Catzilla benchmarking tool, so I'm gonna run both systems with, the i5 system with the RX460, run through all the resolutions, and then do the same on the 3080 to better understand where it fits compared if you're looking for a bigger overall score. Okay, so looking at the average frame rates and the Catzilla charts, the question remains, can just simply adding a GPU to a 10-year-old system really make that much of a difference? Well, I mean, it was less than I anticipated, but I did double the frame rates and I was able to play the game at the highest settings without any problem. Do I recommend dropping $1,100, $1,200, $1,300 on a GPU? Yes, always get the best GPU you can, but there also is a time and a place to upgrade the rest of your components. I would say a 10-year-old i5 is pushing your limits. Now, if I still had the old 2700X system, 100% stick with that. This proved that a GPU can make all the difference. Thanks everybody. If this is the kind of video you like, please like and subscribe. I will come back with more content soon. Thank you.